Hello everyone, it is Mrs. P. I am here to do my challenges, so happy Saturday and happy savings. I am going to start with my wedding tracker, wedding binder, wedding travel, whatever you want to call it. I just started this last week. I am going to play it kind of like a mini Monday where I roll the dice, which this is a 10-sided dice because I have 10 challenges set up to save for different categories. One category that somebody mentioned that I might want to add to is hair and nails. We do our own nails, so nails is probably not going to need to be funded, but hair definitely will. So probably what I'll do is when I finish one of these other categories, I'll put in a challenge for hair. So with that said, I've got $140, I think, in fives to use for the challenge. I have decided to stick with real money, and every time I reach a denomination of 50, I will pull that, put it in the high yield savings account, and start earning interest on it. Another thing somebody said, maybe I shouldn't randomize it so that I can make sure every category gets money. But at the end of the day, it all goes into one savings account. And so all the money will go to pay for all the things. So it really doesn't matter. I just thought it was fun to do different categories. So anyway, let's go ahead and get rolling. I'm going to put 1 5 for every time I roll one of these numbers. So we will start. Let me go ahead and flip this over. So this is a Saturday afternoon. No, take that back. Saturday morning. All right, that's 6. So I'm going to put 6 here. Let me see. I'm going to slide it in like this. I'm going to make this very awkward as usual. So I'm going to put it like that so that I can keep track of the money and keep it from, that's a 9. Keep it from getting messed up. Anyway, we are getting ready to cook a big dinner for one of my daughter's friends is coming over. It's actually her boyfriend, and he's never come over to the house. Well, he's been with us where we stopped by the house, but like to come over and hang out. He's never done that before. Actually, she's never had a boyfriend do that before. So they're going to play games. They've got a movie they want to watch. We are not the type of parents that will, let her wander off, with him. And we will be with them at all times. We're going to watch football game. I am a Georgia Bulldogs fan, and he is an Alabama fan. My daughter has decided she's an Alabama fan, and my husband is a Tennessee fan. So today should be an interesting day. Everybody liking different teams for football. To be honest with you, I'm really the only one in our household that watches football. My oldest son, he would have watched it with me, but everybody else really does. They don't care much for. Oh, finally, Beauty got some. Oh no, it did. He got it last time. I'm about the only one that will watch it. I love sports. I love watching them on TV and rooting for my favorite team. 10. We live close to Tennessee and Georgia. So there's a lot of Tennessee and Georgia fans in our area. So usually most houses either choose one or the other. There's not many that have houses divided. I know that we've only been to one Georgia game. That was years ago. But it was a lot of fun. Now we have gone to, like when the boys were in college, we've gone to see their college teams play. I always love college football more so than like the professional football games. I don't know why I'm even talking about football right now. Most of you probably don't care. But anyway, go Bulldogs. But other than that, we are just going to be lazy and sit around and eat a lot of good food. I'm going to try a new macaroni and cheese recipe. When I did my budget with me, I know that I had put that I was going to make some potato salad, but my daughter is not a huge fan of potato salad. So she requested mac and cheese instead. And even though I have boxes of like mac and cheese that, I'm sorry, you can hear my husband, he's out doing yard work, so he's on the gator. what was I going to say? Mac and cheese. Even though I have boxes of mac and cheese that I could make, I did see that Mandy in the Making had made some mac and cheese, like homemade mac and cheese, and she got it from the website Spend with Pennies. So it's not very expensive like the ingredients. So when I got my groceries, I went ahead and added a few things to make the homemade mac and cheese. I've got to find 6. Here it is. But anyway, we'll try that out. I'll let you know if it was any good. I'm a huge cheese person anyway. Is this 9? And I could, you know, really just sit and eat blocks of cheese as a snack. I'm about the only one in my family that does that. My poor daughter, my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, she has a dairy allergy. So she doesn't get to enjoy cheese like we do. I really hate that for her. All right, last 5. Let's see where it's going to go. 8. Okay. So 8. This is the first time it got any love. Okay, so everything has been... All the money has been used. I'm not sure who got what. I was trying to pay attention, but it was hard while I talk. All right, so this one is for flights. Last week, it got 1.5, so each of the little icons I said was going to be 10. So this one is going to finally get colored because it now has 10. So I'll color in one of these little icons. This one probably needs some of the most money. The flights, lodging, and the rehearsal dinner, that's where the bulk of the money I think will go. I did talk to my hairdresser. I went and had my hair done last week. My hairdresser also owns a florist shop, so they do a lot of weddings. All right, so this one is for parking. I had a 5 left from last week. I got a 5 this week, so I can color in one of these little icons for parking. So that's 2. So that means that we've got $20 in parking, or should have. But I talked to him about like wedding etiquette, like who pays for what. And we are in the South, and he said that traditionally they have stuck to the groom's family paying for the rehearsal dinner and the bride's bouquet. Somebody had mentioned in my last video that they thought that the groom was supposed to pay for the bride, all of the flowers for the wedding. So I asked him, since he does have, you know, the florist shop, and I know that they do a lot of weddings, and he said as far as he knows that they've always just paid for one, like just the bouquet. But I'm willing to help out in any way that I can. I just need to get with her mom and just talk to her about like, what do you want us to help with, so that we know. All right, so I had 1.5 from last week. It got 15, so now it's got 20. So I can color in 2 of these little icons for eat. This is dining. Like when you're traveling, you know, you usually eat out, you know, for some meals, especially if you're busy doing, you know, like preparations for the wedding or whatever, or maybe, you know, getting a sub tray or something like that to help out with, you know, while everybody's doing stuff, so they have something to eat. So that's what this money will go for. We will rent an Airbnb, so we will have access to a kitchen, but that doesn't always mean that you have time to cook. So, all right, so this one got $20. It had a 5 left over from last week, but that 5 will have to stay in there because I'm not going to be able to do an even 10. So let me keep that to the side. It already had 10. All right, I'm having a hard time talking and doing this at the same time. My allergies are bothering me. All right, so I think I used, I'm not sure if I used red on this. That doesn't quite look like red. No, that is definitely not red. Did I use orange? No, that can't, well, maybe it is orange. Okay, yeah, that's close. So I'm gonna color in 2 of these and keep the 1.5 for next week. All right, so Rent-A-Car is getting an additional 20. So now it has 35 technically. I'm saying a lot. I don't know. I've got so much going on with my husband driving around on that gator outside. I'm a one-track minded person. All right, so this one got 10. It had a 5 from last week. I'm gonna keep that 5. I feel like maybe I should just use 10s. I don't know. We will figure it out. Let's see here, what color? I'm gonna do this color right here. And so I'm gonna do one little heart for shopping. This is actually for the gifts that we may get the bride and groom. I don't know if we're supposed to buy anybody else gifts. I don't know. We shall see. So 10 going in, 5 saved for next time. Okay, so Oopsie got 20, had a 5. Can't use that 5. Last week it got 10, so I'll save that 5. Let me color this. So Oops is gonna get 2 little poopies colored in. For some reason that doesn't look like the same shade of orange, but maybe it is. You know, picking the colors is always a challenge for me. Trying to decide which color to use and not use them. Like I tend to go for the same colors all the time. So now this one's got 30 and then this 5 for next week. Put that in there. All right, next is lodging. Oh, it didn't get anything last week, and this week it only got a 5. What number is this? So 7 doesn't like to be rolled. Maybe I should switch these around every now and then. All right, save that 5 for next week. All right, so this one is the dinner is served. This is for the rehearsal dinner. Last week it got 15. This week it got 5, so I can use this 5 to give it 20. And I can color in another one of these trays. I don't know why I chose green, but that's what I chose, so I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, so now it's got 20. This is for the rehearsal dinner. I need to talk to my son and his fiance and see like what they're thinking about food. Like, I don't even know. I know it's a long way away, but it's not. Okay, so this one got 20 this week. Last week it got 15. I'm gonna still be able to save that 5. So I can color in 2 more little tuxedos with my marker that is, this has got like, the end is like mushed in. So it's not, you know, easy to color like little spaces with. That's okay. Nobody's gonna judge my coloring, I'm sure. Okay, so $30 for tuxedos and 5 for next week. Okay, and last is the dresses. All right, so last week it got 10. This week it got 20. Okay, so I can color in 2 little hangers. That is definitely not the right purple. Okay, so $30 for dresses. Okay, y'all, I have finished with this binder. And it's looking good. So far, nothing has enough money to pull and put in a placeholder. But I know this will grow quickly, so I'm excited. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clean this up and get my Christmas binder ready. Okay, friends, I am back. I have had to get my stuff ready, but I also went back to look to see where we stopped last week so that I could just continue on, because when you only have $50 in money, it goes fast. So I wanted to give a chance for all of the challenges to see some love. Last week I finished off on Black Friday, and I apologize if you can hear that. My husband is outside blowing leaves. He said that he was doing yard work. I did not know that that's what he was going to be doing. So anyway, so we will start with this challenge this week. This is a challenge that I got from Danny over at Craftco Budgets. It says, out here looking like a snack. I love this one. I love humor put into challenges, especially plays on words. So it's a save 50. Pretty sure we scratched this side last time, so I'm going to go ahead and scratch. Let's see here. Let's do this top little green one up here. All right, $1 going in to this challenge. I think I am pretty heavy-handed. I think that's why I scratch so hard and I make such a mess with this. Let me grab my vacuum. Okay, so $1 going in to this challenge. All right. Next is this challenge by Liz and Les. This is a coloring challenge. This was a freebie, a printable on her channel. I know she has these in her Etsy shop as maybe she mails them to you. Maybe it's in a book or something like that. I can't remember. So I'm going to roll the D20 to see which one we're going to do. And it says 16. So 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16's already colored. 2. All right, 2, this little bell right here. It is not colored, so I will color it. And I am going to color it silver for silver bells. That blower is very loud, and I hope the camera doesn't pick all of that noise up. Okay, so $2 going into this one. I don't have many ones. Let me see. I have 3, so that will work. So I can put this 3 back and grab a 5. And I actually have 2 5s, so I'll grab a 10. So this one's got $120. $100 is already in the high yield savings account. Okay, the next challenge is this little cute Christmas challenge. This is, it says, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. It's a save 60, and I got this from Budget with Carly. All right, so let's see here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side, 3 on this side. So let's scratch this one right here. And $4 for this challenge. Okay, let's see here. If I have $1, and I do, I can put in a 5. So this one has $25 in it, so we're getting close. All right, next is this challenge by Kay over at HoHoHo Budgets. It's a s'more or less. It's a roll a dice and add s'more or less. So this next challenge says +2. So I will roll the D6. And 2 + 2 is 4. Let's see if we've got $1 in here. We do, so I'm going to put $1 in. Let's see here if I have a 5. I do not, so pull out a 5, and this was $4, so I will put a 4 there. All right, so maybe we can get all of our challenges today. I just was worried with only having $50. All right, so this challenge is a challenge that I got from Snow Garner 307. It says Christmas on my mind, and definitely is on my mind. So I'm going to roll the D6. Last time I rolled a 1 and a 1, and so I just scratched the first 2. Okay, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can scratch this one right here. Ooh, 7. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more pricey. All right, 7. Let's see if I have 3. I do not, so I'm going to put in a 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this one now has $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, and $19. All right, and next is this book. This is a Christmas challenge book based off of Christmas Vacation. I got it from Lindsay over at Boy Mom Loves to Save. So I am going to roll the D12 because I have labeled each one of these and see which challenge we're going to scratch on. Number 8. All right, that is this one. All right, it says, Merry Christmas, shitter was full. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying that on here, but that's okay, right? All right, so I scratched this one. Should I just roll the D6 and see? Help me decide. 1, okay, so I'll just scratch this one. Oh, and there's that pesky little squirrel. All right, so the squirrel is worth $2. So $2 is going to go into Christmas Vacation. Let's see here. I do have 3 and pull out this 5. Okay. All right, so now we are back to the beginning. So maybe we will get to go through all of the challenges today. Oh, here we are. This is the fun one, the Never Have I Ever. All right, so this challenge I got from Prints by Carly Studio on Etsy. And you guys get to learn all my dirty secrets. All right, so 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3. Have I ever been on TV? Oh, goodness. If I have, I don't know. So I'm going to say no, because I have never, been, featured on anything. We have gone to a lot of, baseball games where they, scan the crowd with the camera or whatever. So I don't know if I was on there. So I'm going to say $5. And let's see if I have. I do not. Oh, goodness. And all I've got is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I need ones, I know where to come. Okay, so we are back to the Black Friday tracker. I do not know where I got this. I printed it off so long ago. So if you guys know where I got this Black Friday sale, I would love to give credit to the person who I got it from. I looked through my Etsy shop, my Etsy purchases, and I couldn't find it there. So maybe it was a freebie somewhere. So guys, if you know, please let me know. I'd love to be able to tag them in this video. All right, so I am going to roll the D6 and multiply whatever I get by 2. All right, so 2 times 2 is 4. 4s are very popular today, or on this tracker actually, or on this challenge. All right, so all I have is a 20. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I may be in trouble. I've got 10s and 1s, and 10s and 1, 1. All right, so that one going in. All right, so we are back to where we started. We still have $21. Okay, so out here looking like a snack. All right, I'm going to scratch over here. Let's do this little mint green one. All right, $2. So I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm going to have to go find some change somewhere. All right, this one only has 7, and I needed 3, so let me go make some change. Okay, I got some change. I switched out my 10s, and I got some 5s, and then I got some 1s. So I owe this one $2, so 1 and 2. And now we are ready to move on. Okay, next we have this coloring challenge by Liz over at Liz and Les. Gonna roll the D20. And we got a 12, which is already used. A 19, I think we did that last time. Let's see here, 18, no, we didn't. So 19 right here. This little snowflake. And cannot wait for our first snow. We haven't gotten a lot of snow in the last little bit, so $10 going in. So this one's going to take quite a bit of our money, so that's okay. All right, so we've got $9. And we've got this one, which is the hippopotamus for Christmas. Okay, so we scratched on this side, so I'll scratch on this side. And we'll do this little, ooh, $7. Okay. All right, $7. Clean this up. All right, 5, 6, and 7, that leaves $2. That's perfect because I will just use my catch-all, which I haven't used in a while. So my catch-all is back here. It is this How Many Licks challenge. This is from Donna, Powered by Creativity. So $2, so I can color in 2 lollipops. And let's see here. What color have we not used a lot of? Let me use this bright pink. All right, so the last $2 is going in. We do not have an IOU, and we had a lot more fun than I thought we would with $50. So I think $50 will work just fine for our Christmas challenges. Okay, friends, I'm gonna clean this up and get back to you with my summer savings. Okay, I am back. This is my summer savings binder. I have got this randomizer. It's 1 through 12. Everything is summer except for number 6 is date night and 11 and 12 is wedding. So let's go ahead and start randomizing. All right, we've got our D12 to see which challenge we start with. I've got $90 over here to play with. And we've got number 12, which is wedding. All right, so number 12 is this one. This is a challenge that I made. I did not get to scratch anything last week. It will save $100. I made it so long ago, I do not remember any of the denominations. Like, did I do high, low, a mix of both? So it says, life is short, eat the cake. All right, so let's just go ahead and scratch this one right here, and we're gonna start with $7. All right, so $7 to start for wedding, and we don't have any money in that one, so $7 going in to wedding. All right, next is number 4. Number 4 is this roll and save. This is by pulled money out with it. This is a challenge I got from Janelle over at Janelle Ray Budgets, and let's see here. I'm just going to roll the D6 and see what we save. 2. All right, so $2. My expo. All right, so what did I say? 2. All right, so $2 going in to roll and save. Let's see if I have any ones. I do. So I'm going to take these 3 ones out, this 5, and this 10, and pull in a 20. So we've got $21 in there. All right. So next, woo. We got number 3. Oh, yay. Okay, so this is Chip Away. We have not played Chip Away in several weeks. Chip Away comes from Mystic Budgets. Okay, so I've got my little tiny dice over here and my chips. And let's go ahead and see what we are going to save with Chip Away. All right, so we've got a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 1. Okay, perfect. All right. Now we've got a 6, 2 4s, and a 1. Ooh, okay, so we've got a 5, a 3, a 4, and a 2. And that is all of the 4s that I have. So if I roll another 4, I will have to re-roll. All right, so 2 6s. We've got 2 6s left. And 2 2s. A 2 there and a 2 there. All right, so far so good. All right, so this is my last roll. I don't need 6s or 4s. All right, so I got 2 3s, a 5, and a 1. Okay, so we didn't have to re-roll anything. That worked out perfectly. Okay, so let's see what we save. All right, so there's 5, 3, 8, 10, and 11. So $11 going into Chip Away. All right, perfect. Love it. All right, so I'm gonna clean this up. The dice, and I'm gonna color in one of these little, trying to think, what color have I not used in a while? Maybe this color? And I'll let that dry before I put it inside the binder. All right, so let's go ahead and roll and see what other challenge we're going to play. Number 10. All right, number 10 is the s'mores stacker. All right, so this is the challenge of Scratcher I got from Steph over at Steph's on a Budget. So far, I've only gotten graham crackers and chocolate. So let's scratch down here. Oh, there's me a marshmallow. Marshmallows are the favorite, or my favorite part of the s'mores. I like chocolate okay, but I'm not a huge chocolate person. All right, so the marshmallow is $6. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, so we've got 4, and so we can pull in a 10. So now we've got $20 in s'more stacker. All right, next is number 2. All right, number 2 is rock, paper, scissors. All right, so the next one up is this. It's worth 15 if I tie. It is scissors. So if I get scissors, I have to pay 15. If I beat scissors, I put 5, and if I lose, 10. So I tied it. So 15 going into rock, paper, scissors. Okay, well, that's what the rules are. So 15 going in there. Let me go ahead and write 15. All right. This one will save a lot on this side. This is a challenge by Crafty Awareness. All right, I'm just gonna leave that right there. All right, next is number 5. Put your way up. Number 5 is this one. Okay, I can't remember how I was gonna do that. How did I do it last time? Did I roll? Yes, I rolled the D6 to see which challenges I was going to roll and save on. 2. So 2 is the orange. Okay, so now I'm going to roll the D6 to see how much. $1. All right, so that wasn't very much. $1. Should I do it again? Yeah. Okay, so first we'll roll to see. I did that completely wrong. I've got all these dice right here. Okay, so how am I doing this wrong? Oh, so 1. Oh, that's what I should have done. I rolled the 1. No, I don't remember how I said I was going to do this. I know it's too expensive to do all of them, but should I just do all of the challenges? I mean, why not? Okay, so I've already done the orange, so I won't do the orange. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm just going to roll all of them. Okay, so let's see here. Can y'all even see those? Probably not. Okay, I'll just start like this. All right, so the red one, I saved 6. So $6 going in. All right, so 5 and 6. Okay, the green one, I got 3. Whoops. All right, so $3 going in. 1, 2, and 3. The yellow one, I got 2. All right, so $2. So I'm going to pull out 3 and the 5 and put in a 10. Okay, the blue got 5. All right, a 5 going in. And the purple got 3. All right, so let's see here. That's the wrong one. Okay, so this 10. Okay, so I need to put in 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right, so probably if I do this one again, or if I roll this one again, I will skip it because that was a lot of money. But that's what we're here for, right? To save some money. All right. Okay, now D12, 9. It'd be nice if we got to get all of the challenges today. All right, so this one is a challenge that is from Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307, and I've got one more scratcher on this side. I'm going to go ahead and scratch it. It's called a cherry on top, and we are going to save $4. So $4 going in to cherry on top. Let's see if I have $1. I do, so I'm going to pull in a 5. Okay, next is 5. Oh, 5 is the roll and save. I'm going to skip that one. That one is too expensive. All right, this one's 9. All right. Oh, back to cherry on top. So now I've got to finish coloring on the back. So I'm going to color a cherry, which is $4. This one's almost finished. All right, so that's 4. Let me pull in, whoops, a 5 and a 6 and put in a 10. And my last 10. All right, number 1. Number 1 is bingo. All right, so bingo has got some big numbers. I've only got a few 5s and 1. And this challenge comes from Purple Glimmer Budgets. She's on YouTube and Etsy. We got 03, which is $15. Let's see here. All right, $15 going into bingo. This one, I don't even know how much it'll save. It doesn't say. So here's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, $15. Perfect. I knew we were going to get those big ones eventually. All right, so let me put that one on the bottom. If we roll bingo again, I will skip it because actually, let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let me try one more. If it's a big challenge, I may just go straight to my catch-all. 3, chip away, not gonna do that one. 7, I don't think we've done 7 today. No, we haven't. Okay, so 7 is this challenge by Chris over at Tequila. She is on Etsy. It says, welcome to camp, quit your bitchin'. If you're not a happy camper, take a hike. All right, so let's pick a scratcher. Let's do this one down here. Oh, $7. Is that what I had? That cannot be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The odds of that, guys, are insane. Okay, that is all. So $7 going into that one. And so that's all our money. We do not have an IOU. We got to go through a lot of challenges. So, guys, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to clean up all of this mess and enjoy the day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.